his knee hadn't blown out during a bank robbery. He wasn't the robber, of course. He was in the bank when it happened. 5-1 versus 8-7. 34 versus 23. 6'2", the behemoth Lashley. 252 pounds versus 215. Lashley has 2 inches. The HDNet panel of experts scouting report. Both men equal on the striking. Lashley has the ground. Lashley has the speed. For sure, Lashley has the strength. But John Ott will not gas out as quickly as what Bobby Lashley made. The time for talk is over. It's time for the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event of the evening. Once again, your referee is Jason Herzog. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He comes into the cage tonight weighing in at 215 pounds with a record of 8 wins and 7 losses. He hails from Blue Springs, Missouri. Introducing John Ott. And his opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He comes into the cage tonight, weighing in at 252 pounds. With a record of 5 wins against only 1 defeat. He comes from Aurora, Colorado. Introducing Bobby
Fighters gone over the rules in the back. There are no final questions from you, Blue. No final questions from you, Red. Touch gloves, come out ready to fight.
Final instructions here from our centre referee, Jason Herzog. Bobby Lashley receiving a great ovation. He was born in Junction City, Kansas, in Geary County, between the Smoky Hill and the Republican. A quick side note here, betonfighting.com says there's been a lot of action on John Ott. Not much love for Lashley at the sports books. John Ott now at plus 900, Lashley at minus 1800. The over-under is at 1 minute 30 for Lashley to finish. Michael Chavella, Frank Trigg with you. Look at the beast that is Bobby Lashley. A lot of movement early on here from Ott. Double leg Lashley! Shakalaka! Almost put him through the canvas. That was awesome.
He lands so hard, he bounced up in the air.
Oh, Bobby Lashley just pulverized into the canvas like he was a rag doll. Jigs into the upper left rib cage with those massive meat hooks, those car batteries of hands. Forearm across the throat. Lashley with a ground and pound from inside the closed guard. Now the open guard and closed once again. Lashley is ferocious.
Dude, he keeps swinging across, he keeps catching behind the ear. You know, Ott's doing a great job of holding him in tight, trying not to get hit, but everything's sneaking through right now.
The size difference here. Lashley is just a freaking monster. Hammer fist strike from the former pro wrestler.
All he has to do is get one hand free for one big haymaker to finish this fight.
What does Ott need to do here, Frank?
He's got to push him away. He's got to keep that hand, keep one hand tied up at all times. And push Lashley away. He's got to get him completely extended out. Trying to battle him with a bottom ground game is not going to help.
Lashley looking for a neck crank, maybe. Thought he was going to go for a can opener. Look at the physique. Look at the latissimus dorsi just popping out like a Christmas tree on the back there. Big right hand from Lashley. Oh, Ott's been caught now! Ott trying to reach up and pull the head down, control the posturing of the Leviathan. And now he locks up the left arm, but the right arm's free on Bobby Lashley.
Lashley's actually helping Ott out because he has that other hand on the ground. He keeps putting the other hand down the ground for bracing. You got to keep both hands on Ott. Make Ott carry your weight the entire time.
Ott took a clean forearm and another one to the side of the left eye. Bobby Lashley is unleashing hell, and again a tub-thumping elbow. Ott doing a quick count of his teeth and making sure his bottom lip is still there.
Talking about getting hit in the head with a sledgehammer. Mike, those are entire body weight. Lashley put everything behind each one of those elbow drops.
This is just a violent incarnation of Bobby Lashley. He is looking to make an example of John Ott. He is looking to permanently hurt John Ott. Ott now locking up both arms for the first time in this round. It's gone longer than most people thought it would.
And that's just because Ott has been holding on. He hasn't really done anything offensive. You see right now, double underhooks, closed guard. He's squeezing down as tight as he can. He doesn't want to get hit.
Oh, Lashley again, smothering him like a Persian rug with arms. Boom, again to the jawline. Lashley fully postured up, having his way with Ott.
It's like Solomon Bundy up there with those arm swings.
Boom, again with the hammer fist strike. Smack bang to the kisser. And Ott just taking incredible punishment. This is hard to watch. Ott trying to move his head, throws up the hands and tries to control the posture. But Lashley is just manhandling and bullying and dominating and assaulting John Ott here. 1 minute 30 remaining. In Ott's corner, they may have a hand on the towel. Look at Lashley, feet off the ground, full weight on top of Ott.
Geez, he's doing a great job too of peeling off, trying to get arms on his chin, pushing Ott away and coming back down with a big hammer fist.
Oh, Ott's nose is splayed across his face like a Picasso painting. Lashley just having his way, but is Lashley guessing now, Frank?
He just set up like he was getting tired. I'm wondering if he's punching himself out.
The eye is split. The nose may be broken. Lashley has just pictured up the face here of John Ott, but John Ott somehow still surviving.
Ott's doing a great job of holding on here. Just keeps him nice and tight, takes little small hammer fists. Every time that Lashley breaks away, he punches him down hard with several big hammer fists.
The strength of Lashley is incredible. The face of Ott, can he survive another 28 seconds? Will they even let him into the second round if he does survive? Cut, bruised, blasted. Oh, that could be it now. Ott taking punishment. Raining down, hammer fist after hammer fist. 10 seconds remaining. I've never seen such ground and pound punishment. But somehow Ott survives. John Ott survives. That was violent.
Oh, you gotta be real careful of those fingers by his eyes,
Ott
okay?
gives a thumbs up to his corner. He says, I'm okay. Will the doctor even let him out for the second round, Frank?
That's a good question. We can't see how bad the damage is up to his face. If his nose is splayed across, the doctor thinks it's too bad, he'll stop it. His eye's cut above the eye, was going to bleed into it, they'll stop it. There's a lot of factors going on right now in that corner.
Frank, if you are John Ott, what do you do if you come out for the second round? What can you do?
Really, keep doing what you're doing. You know, you saw last took everything that he had. He fell apart at the end. He got exhausted. So you just got to run right after him and try to keep him up on his feet for a second and see if he can't get more tired.
Behold this beatdown. Oh. It may as well be a scene out of the next Saw movie. That is a form of torture and punishment inflicted by Bobby Lashley. Look at the traps on Lashley. He could fly. Deltoids like bunches of bananas. Just a specimen indeed. And indeed, Ott is coming out for the second round. He is brave, if nothing else. Can he possibly get a Hail Mary shot here on the jawline of Bobby Lashley? He said to us yesterday he wants to push Lashley against the cage and dirty box him.
Lashley is exhausted. He burnt everything he had in that first round.
If Ott has leg kicks in his arsenal, this is the time to use them. This is the time to chop this tree down from the base. But has Ott got leg kicks?
I don't know. He's taken everything else that Lashley has to offer, so what's the difference? At this point, risk getting hit in the head by throwing leg kicks if you don't have them.
He's had 2 KOs, 3 submissions in his 8 career victories, John Ott. Outside thigh kick from Ott, that's what I spoke about. I would continue to go after these relatively skinny legs of Bobby Lashley. He is very top heavy, and and Lashley is moving slow. That's not what you want. A Lashley double leg. He's going to get you down, and down you go. If Lashley wants you on your back, Lashley's going to put you on your back. And here comes the punishment with a full 3 minutes 44 on the clock. Again, Frank, what can Ott do?
Push away. He's got his legs up on his hips. Start using the back of his legs to get more space. And his heels on his hips and push him off. Start unbalancing him. It's hard for a guy to punch you if you're always checking his balance. He gets offsided. Laying here trying to hold on to Lashley's hands is going to cause more damage because a breakaway hits you 3 or 4 times. Then you'll catch him again. But every time he hits you, there's a chance for him to knock you out.
You know what said to us yesterday, he's been working on his escapes, working on getting guard, and is confident that if it goes to ground, he can work a good guard game. I think he may have totally underestimated the sheer brute strength of Bobby Lashley.
Hey, I don't care how good your guard is, if someone's this much bigger than you, this much stronger than you on top of it, you can't really do much with your guard at all.
That cut over the left eye has opened again here on John Ott. He is going to require more stitches than a well-tailored suit. And Lashley has visibly slowed down from the GMP of the first round. He passes guard, goes to side control, an even more dangerous position now for John Ott.
Because now you got a guy fully across your chest that's this much bigger than you. He's 30 pounds heavier. And you've got a guy that's going to look to try to throw elbows and hands the whole time, and he's so much stronger, he'll eventually get this arm trap, which is what he's trying to do right now with his leg.
The size of Lashley's back, you could serve a 3-course dinner on it and film a movie on it. It's incredible. Lashley rips in 2 left hands, make it 3 to the eyebrow over the right eye of Ott. Tries to fillet him with the elbow. Ott throws the legs up. The crowd liked it momentarily. Still signs of life here from John Ott. But look at his face, swollen and bludgeoned and bruised and puffed up.
He's in a bad position now because he let Lashley get the north-south, which leaves your head wide open. So unless you've got a really good submission game from here or a sweep game from here, you're in a lot of trouble.
Lashley's output in the ground and pound, not as much as the first round, but still a hell of a lot.
Well, it does take a lot of energy to hold a guy down there and hit him when he doesn't want to be held down and doesn't want to be hit.
That said, Frank, is Lashley from this position showing himself to be a one-dimensional fighter with no other options than just pounding away with that right hand?
It's not too bad of a dimension if you're able to hold a guy down and beat him up every single time like this. But Lashley's been shown he can't take guys down when he gets exhausted. He's been shown he's having problems.
Could Lashley go for a submission from here?
He's got a topside armbar. He's got a reverse. He's got a Kimura Americana on the other side. He really gets crafty and rolling to a knee bar from this position. He's got a heel hook and an ankle lock too. He's got tons of submission possibilities once he's past this guy's guard, but he doesn't know him. So what he's doing now is looking for ground and pound. So he's really not using his best attributes to his best ability at this point.
Lashley looked to step over on that occasion, may have been looking for an armbar on the left arm of Ott. Lashley, who made his mixed martial arts debut December 2008, a 41-second win over Joshua Franklin in Miami. Went 5-0, finishing 4 opponents in under 6.5 minutes collectively. Could work the knees here, but he's not. He's just continuing solely with that right hand. And it looks like Ott is going to survive another round with Bobby Lashley. And I'll tell you what, Frank, this does not do Lashley any favors in trying to genuinely stamp himself as a true mixed martial artist and impress his scathing critics.
No, not at all. I mean, this is the worst thing he could have done, is hold the guy down, take him down and hold him down for 2 rounds. It's the worst thing he can do.
Hey. You gotta keep working the finish.
Okay, Frank, I asked the question as I have previously.
You gotta keep working.
What do you say?
Push the pace now. You see Lashley's exhausted. You know he's eventually gonna take you down when he wants to. So just, who cares then? At that point, you know he's gonna take you down, then who cares? Just go for everything, because if he takes you down, you're in the same position you've been in for 2 rounds.
Look at this invasion of the body slammer. Here he goes. Drops down, double leg, nice and high. That's crazy.
But that's the worst thing that can happen to Ott. That's the worst thing. If that's the worst thing, and then a bunch of this happening later on, then why don't you go for the leg kicks? Why don't you go for a haymaker and hit him in the head? Why don't you try and chase him down, because you know you have to finish the fight to win it. And if you go out swinging for the fences, it's better than just getting laid on for 5 more minutes.
John Ott just taking more flogging than a $2 peep show for 2 rounds so far. But he is first to emerge off his stool. John Ott is game. The nose looks broken. There's cuts over the eyes, swelling on both cheekbones, but John Ott is still ready to throw down. Third and final round. Jump ball right hand. Now I would start kicking Lashley's lead leg.
You know, if I'm Ott, I'm going to kick his leg, kick him in the gut. I'm going to throw haymakers, Superman punches. I'm throwing uppercuts. I don't care, because all that's going to happen is he'll take me down again.
I believe the corner have told Ott to work the angles, because already he's working angles, he's hitting and moving off. And Lashley looks a little confused. Yes! Ott's got some game! Ott's got some gusto! Ott's smack talking to him in the cage!
Now that they're sweaty, too, it's going to be hard for Lashley to take Ott down, because Ott does have high caliber wrestling defense.
Can you believe John Ott? Bobby Lashley is breathing through his mouth. Bobby Lashley is gassed here.
Ott just needs to attack him. Just attack, attack, attack. Go forward at the angles, but don't give him time to breathe.
I would fake a rear leg round kick to the legs, then power through the right cross to Bobby's jaw.
He's got his mouth open. He keeps playing with that mouthpiece. He's exhausted. Chase it.
Lashley's got a donut defense at the moment. A big hole in the middle. Go up the center corridor, John Ott. There you go, to the jawline. Attack the donut defense. Overhand right, and scores. No, don't get sucked into the double leg. And he backs out. Now what does Lashley need to do, Frank?
Lashley's got to get this guy down. He doesn't have the energy, and he's got so much muscle up top. His shoulders are exhausted. He can't punch anymore. Look how low his hands are. He's got to step in, take a double leg, and drive. Use all of his energy, drive out across the cage, and get him down to the ground. He's in trouble here.
He's almost spitting out his mouth guard. Here's that gast. John Ott's got 3 minutes and 5 to go for broke. 3 minutes and 5 to pull out all the stops. Go for glory, John Ott!
Lashley's in a lot of trouble here because Ott's got game, and he can throw these big haymakers and hit him one time, knock him down, and give him a flash knockout.
They've got to know that Lashley is ripe for the picking here. He's stopped. He has just come to a stop.
He's exhausted. He's got nothing left.
Everyone, they've turned on Lashley. They're cheering for Ott. Here he comes. Oh, Lashley got tagged. And down they go. Was that the last chance for Ott?
And the crowd goes silent. That was it. There's no way in the hell that Ott is getting up from this. Lashley's going to hold this kid down. Even if he loses this round 10-9, you know, Lashley doesn't make a difference. He won the first two decisively. It's going to be easy.
John Ott showing tremendous heart. The crowd want to see them on their feet again. Lashley postures off and works the left hand. But I think you're right, Frank. I don't see any way that Ott gets out of this predicament unless he can close Lashley down, hold him down, and pray to the gods that Jason Herzog stands them up.
If I know I've lost the first 2 rounds, I'm not going to hold on to the guy in the 3rd round. I'm going to have to move and maneuver. I'm going to try and get up and get out of this position, get back to my feet. Holding on for Herzog to stop it is not smart. He's got to move.
Lashley, his worst round yet. Those hammer fist strikes, no starch behind them now. The power has gone. The crowd, who were rallying for Ott about a minute ago, have gone almost deathly silent. 1 minute remains. Look at Lashley. Herzog is telling him, you've got to keep working, Bobby, or I'm going to stand you up. Blood now on the forearm of Ott. Is that from Lashley?
Yeah, it's from Lashley. Got cut by one of those rear elbows that Ott was throwing down below.
That means there's an opening. That means with 40 seconds to go, there's an opening. There's a painted target for Ott to go for. And listen to the crowd. Stand it up, they say.
Ott's doing a bad job here. He shouldn't be holding on to Lashley at all. He needs to get as much space as he can to maneuver, get to his hip, and fight to his stand-up. Just fight back up to his feet. Worst that's going to happen is that Lashley holds him down.
Lashley bleeding all over him here. Hammer fist strikes from Lashley. Ott can't even see properly. Lashley momentarily postures up. And there's the bell. End of the third and final round. I tell you what, Frank, John Ott is a winner in my book, even if he doesn't get the win on his resume. A massive cut over the eye of Lashley. But John Ott, that was an almost superhuman performance to survive some of the most vicious ground and pound we have seen.
He's a legit 205-pounder. Maybe an 185-pounder John Ott that survived 252 pounds of Bobby Lashley. So this Ott is a legit character. This guy's a legit fighter. He's a real MMA star. He's a real mixed martial artist because he was able to survive this game and was able to hang himself in there. And Lashley really didn't prove to us or to any naysayers or to anybody watching at home, one or the other, that this guy is a legit heavyweight contender in any shape, fashion, or form. He's got a lot of more work he's got to do.
And Bobby Lashley, Frank, I'm not afraid to say it, he has not silenced any critics here tonight.
No, he made him louder.
Yeah,
made him louder. He showed that his cardio still isn't that good. He was exhausted in the first round. He still showed he can't finish a fight unless the guy just stands there like a West Indian and decides to get beat up.
And he had no other options bar the right hand in the ground and pound.
So basically what he is a high-caliber college wrestler who spent some time in WWE, has crossed over into fighting without learning anything else.
Bobby Lashley. Look how gassed he is. He'll take the victory here, Lashley. But the people's winner, the crowd winner, the man who captured our hearts and our imagination is surely John Ott. Look at that face. That is some serious punishment. Stephen St. John, give us the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Henry Gary scores about 29-27. Judge Mike Munoz scores about 30-27. And Judge Mike Boyd scores about 29-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley back in the winner's circle. But as we said, not an impressive victory. And I'm sure we are going to hear a lot more of John Ott in the future. And Bobby Lashley could not even stand here in the cage. Ron's with him.